see me again up in Cayucas. When I was asked to do one of these We Are the Church recordings, it was a while ago, and I said yes. And of course, then this week I became totally busy, and I was one click away from sending a text. No, I can't do it. Get someone else. But then, of course, I didn't say no, and I'm really glad because it turned out this is actually the perfect time for me to give a talk because today is would have been my dad's 97th birthday, and Monday would have been my mom's 93rd birthday. And I zoomed in to listen to Pastor Bill on Sunday because I haven't been going to church much since summer and fall, but I just happened to come to church on Sunday, and the sermon is about a mama bear, and a good mama bear, and a fiercely protective mama bear, making the baby become an independent bear. All the things that I teach my students as well is about, fiercely loving, but teaching students to become free and independent. So it was perfect on a lot of levels. And of course, it was all perfect. And then Bill got to the end and did the churchy thing about you got to follow Jesus is holding you back from choosing Jesus and following God. And I dutifully did what he said. I took the shackles off and I went along. But in my mind, I'm thinking, I don't know, what's holding me back is I guess I don't want to follow some old bearded guy in a cloud that's going to tell me what to do. I just very resistant of, this control and church thing, whatever. So, I just, went on, but I still loved the sermon and loved the experience. I loved the music and everything else. So on Monday, it happens to be the topic in my class of future middle school and high school teachers is parent and community involvement. So I'm sharing with them a little bit of the story of the bear and how parents really are assets. But they're fiercely protective of their kids, and we can use that though in our they love their kids, and so we need to connect with that and not be afraid of parents in our classroom. But I'm telling that story, and then I also share with them this book, Learning Joy from Dogs Without Collars, because it's all about a homeless child who ended up going to Harvard. And if you read the book, it's really about what her mom did, who was in and out of shelters and motels. But her mom really was this huge force in her life that made her independent. And so I was telling my students how I first found this book when I was teaching a unit on socioeconomics and civics and understanding poverty. And this was sort of the book to get them to be sympathetic to children that were low income. And then again, this is the perfect book for talking about assets that parents bring to your classroom. And so I'm holding the book up. I said, and I found this at Goodwill. Just, the universe gave it to me. And then I realized when I say universe, it's because it's a state university, and I don't like to be all churchy. But when I say universe, and I think a lot of my students might get that too, is like it's a higher power. It's God. And so I went out and taught and finished the day and everything. But driving home, it hit me. I said, wow, if God is love and Jesus is a man of peace, if it's a deity of love and compassion and peace and mercy and justice, all these things that I really believe in and all these things I've been teaching and all these books that come into my life at the right time, it just made me wonder, maybe I actually haven't been shackled at all. Maybe I actually have been following this God of love and man of peace. And I did choose Christ a long time ago and just didn't realize it because I wasn't tethered or tied. I was really actually independently just, doing my thing, but the whole time feeling very connected and very loved and cared for. So that's what I'd like people to think about is, what does it mean to choose, choose God, choose Christ. And it's choosing love and it's choosing peace. Love ya. Thanks.